Hi everyone, welcome to Griglish Outdoors. Today we are looking at the NatureHike Yamami X Ultralight Folding Stool. So, stick around. So as the years have gone on, and with me having a back injury, I'm always looking out for lighter gear to take with me when I'm camping or hiking. And I came across the NatureHike Yamami X Ultralight Folding Stool and thought it looked very interesting and potentially it could work its way into my ultralight gear. Anyway, let's take a closer look. I ordered this online via the NatureHike store on AliExpress. After a week or so it arrived, came in this box, as you can see, the Yamami X L01 Ultralight Folding Stool. Let's open it up. So that's what it looks like outside the box, and the stool is contained within this case. In fact, the case is the seat pad of this stool. If I open this up, inside we do have this little instruction manual which tells you exactly how to unfold and fold your stool. So let's do that now. So to put this stool up, we simply unzip the case. We slot all the aluminium poles in place, and within seconds there is your stool. Before we go any further, let's have a few facts and figures. The total weight of this stool is 325 grams. When this is packed, the dimensions in millimeters are 105 by 295 by 50. When it is open, the dimensions are 225 by 285 by 295 millimeters. The seat pad is made from Oxford 600D cloth and sponge, and the legs are made from 7075 aluminium alloy. The load bearing limit on this stool is 180 kilos, but for regular use they state it is 120 kilograms. This stool comes in green, which is the version I have, and also black. So how comfortable is it? Well, I'm 6'2" and weigh about 90 kilograms, and it feels pretty stable and fairly comfortable, especially for a stool. One thing I can feel is that because the seat pad goes in a little bit in the middle, it actually is making my posture a little bit better when I'm sat down like this. It's fairly comfortable, it's fairly stable, even with someone my size and weight, it doesn't feel like it's going to give way. Obviously it's got a much higher load bearing than my weight, but still, sometimes you've got to take those figures with a pinch of salt. But this actually feels fine. Is it the most comfortable chair or stool I've ever sat on? No, but it is better than some others I've had. The quality of this stool is very, very good. The seat pad material feels tough and hard wearing. The legs also feel strong and are lightweight. I like the colour and I even like the feel of it too. Of course, the idea with this is me saving weight. And this certainly does that, especially compared to my regular gear, such as the Quechua folding camp chair from Decathlon. Now you might say it's not a fair comparison, it's not a stool, but this is an alternative. If I want a comfortable camp, I would take this. However, it weighs 2.5 kilograms and is very bulky, so not ideal if I was going to take it on a hiking or multi-day camp trip. There's also the Trekology Yizzy lightweight camp chair. This weighs 953 grams. Still quite a bit heavier than the NatureHike folding stool. It is a chair. I'd almost call it a half chair, these type of chairs, because for me as a tall person, yes, they are okay, they are fairly comfortable, but after a number of hours, I tend to find these give me as much backache as a regular stool would. And then we have this folding stool by Cinderella. This is one you can find very cheaply online. It weighs 1.02 kilograms, so not the lightest chair here. It also can be folded away flat, very easy, and can potentially slot inside your backpack. And like many stools, after a number of hours, they aren't that comfortable. And also, it's more than 3 times heavier than the NatureHike folding stool. Now, if we get down to price, I paid 15 euros for the NatureHike folding stool, which if you compare that to the Decathlon chair, which was 18 euros, if you compare it to the Trekology chair, which was 35 euros, and then the folding stool, which was 6 euros. There are other stools which are very similar on the market, including one by Helinox called the Speed Stool, which is a whopping 80 euros but weighs 436 grams. Then there's the folding camping stool by DD Hammocks, with a weight similar to that of the NatureHike stool and costing just 20 euros. the Robin's Geographic Glowing Red, which is a lightweight stool of 245 grams and costs 25 euros. And then there's the Van Gogh folding stool weighing 500 grams but costing just 20 euros. So in terms of price and weight, the NatureHike Ultralight stool definitely competes with alternatives from other well-known companies. One thing to mention about this stool is that the foam on the advert online looks thicker than it actually is in real life. So I was expecting probably slightly more comfort than I'm getting. Yes, I can feel those aluminium legs a little bit in my derriere. Now, after using it for about 1 or 2 hours, it's actually okay. It's not so bad. I don't feel overly uncomfortable. Yes, a little bit of wiggling around with your bottom as you would do on any stool, I think, but it's not overly bad. However, would I take this stool with me when I'm on a static camp and having to sit on it for a number of hours? Probably not, to be honest. In that case, I'd take the Decathlon chair. However, if I was on a multi-day trip and really wanted to skim the weight down, then yes, I probably would take it. The same thing goes if I was on a day hike. If I'm only going to be on it for an hour or 2 at a time, then no problem, this is fine. It's lightweight, it keeps me off the floor, it's comfortable enough, and it'll fit in my backpack very easily. So in the beginning you saw me put it up, and it was almost like it was an automatic chair the way it clipped together. However, what is it like to take it down? Well, at best it's a bit fiddly, and at worst it's a right pain in the arse. However, it is very, very small and compact. Look at that. That would easily slip into your day pack. They show online that it could fit into your pocket. Well, kind of, but I hope I haven't got far to walk. Not for your pocket, definitely for your bag, whether you strap it on the outside or the inside. It's super lightweight. It's average in comfort. Anything more than that I'd be lying. It is a stool after all. It is meant to be a compact, lightweight little stool that you can fit into your backpack, save some weight for you. It provides adequate comfort and keeps you off the ground for 1, 2, 3 hours maybe. After that, you'll definitely want some Anusol and maybe a little bit of physiotherapy. But I'm glad I got it, because if I'm going on a hike or on a lightweight camp, it's definitely something that's going to take the pressure off my back by saving me. Even if you compare it to the Trekology chair, 600 grams. And when you've got a bad back, every gram counts, it really does. So that was the NatureHike Ultralight folding stool. Overall, okay, for 15 euros, not bad. Any more than that, I don't think I would pay it. There are alternatives out there. There are also chairs which are even more lightweight than the Trekology chair, which might provide you more comfort. But if you're after a small, lightweight, compact stool, this might be the one for you. Let me know what you thought of this in the comment section below. But for now, thanks for watching, take care, much love, see you next time.